Welcome everyone to the Snowfall Furry Retreat, a snowy region here in Second Life. I just did quite a few snowy places a month ago, but got another one in here, just because I like the look of the area. We're going to be taking a look around. It's a very scenic, kind of a hangout type of sim from what I can tell. And there's this main place that we just looked at the beginning. We kind of just looked at it, haven't gone in there yet, but we'll go in there eventually. There's plenty of different little spots to lounge around in around here as well. As you can see, the outer area around here is pretty much a forest with some pretty tall trees. So we'll go ahead and take a look out. You can see a little bit of a light going on around the wind light here. And we'll come across something here eventually. I didn't see a pathway here yet, but I'm pretty sure there probably is. Okay, I see a bridge off that way, but I also see a little spot over here to take a look at. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that little lighting in the sky seems to actually bleed through the trees, which is interesting. At least some of them, I guess. And we got a nice little spot here for fire. Looks like a bowl fire of some sort. That actually looks like the spot is locked, so we'll go ahead and cam in here while we can. Take a peek and see what's going on. I like the look of that fire though too. It's very there's an interesting shape going on with it. Some hot chocolate and hot apple cider. I don't think I've actually had apple cider in my life yet. I've had plenty of apple juice, but never any actual apple cider. See a little bit of a water spout going on over there. It's actually a pretty nice little house. And we'll go ahead and take off here, and I want to say I did see a pathway off this way, but we'll go ahead and take a look. So I think directly off to our right behind this rock, we're already towards the region edge, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so yeah, there is a little bit of a pathway back this way. I see a little tent-looking thing over there. But first, let's go ahead and head back and take a look at that house that was across the bridge. Yeah, this is a significantly bigger spot here. We even have a snow shark. Let's see, I've seen many of those. Ooh, this actually looks like this place is kind of like moated by a hot spring. That's really nice looking, actually. You can even see the steam coming off the water in some spots. It's a very nicely done area. Yeah, it looks like maybe over here is, yeah, maybe that's a bit of off-sim stuff, I think, maybe over that way. Oh, we even have a hot tub here. That's what it appears to me anyways. Go ahead and take a peek up here. Let's see if the door is open or not this time. Nice little hammock here. Yeah, this door is open, so I'm not sure why the other one was locked. Saw a cup hovering in the middle of the room there for a moment. And another nice little fireplace. Have some books on top. Got the windows open though, which is kind of strange in the snow. We got a nice little stuffed animal here. Tiger, it looks like, I think. Or maybe a leopard or something like that. And there's even a little bit up here. Can I get up this ladder? It's actually go through, so I guess I'm not seeing a teleport thing here. Yeah, it's up here. It's actually a nice little spot for something like that. Alrighty, let's go ahead and head back towards where we saw that small spot. It looked like a tent, I think, but it may have been just a small building of some sort, because it kind of looked wooden. Guess we'll find out soon enough. There's the main building again, but we're still going to go ahead and leave that for now. And we'll go down this way, which it does look like there's a pathway. Or something similar to that. Yeah, here's that thing I was talking about. It does kind of look like a tent from farther away, but it does actually appear to be a wooden structure of sorts. Got some iced... It looks like iced drinks, so I couldn't imagine wanting iced drinks in weather like this. Neat little spot, though. I do like the snow particle effect. A nice little deer here. Guess it's crossing the path here. Let's go ahead and continue down this way and take a look at this house. Yeah, it looks like we have found another hot spring of sorts. I'm guessing I'd have to use the poses on this, but yeah, you can see the little spot here for the hot spring. And over here, I'm pretty sure, is the end of the sim. Let's go ahead and go up here. I think there is something up here. It looks like a pavilion, I think. Yeah, it's a pavilion of some sort. Looks like we have some band lines here as well. Must be covering a spot that maybe the owner owns or something. Or maybe it's like a skybox in the sky and they had privated off the land below. Okay, so this looks pretty nice. Looks like we can go down the log here. And nice little spot here for a fire, it looks like. You even see some writing along it. Not sure what it says, though. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look around this spot here and see what's going on. Got a nice little hammock here, it looks like. And the door opens here, okay. We see some nice looking portraits here on the walls, I think. At first I thought this may have been a media prem, but it looks like they're portraits. We get a nice little balcony spot here for the off-sim stuff. Looks pretty neat. You can see a heavy like fog effect or mist effect covering most of the area with the one light. Which actually works out pretty well here. And this picture actually shows a what was the exact spot we were standing at the beginning of the video. And this one I don't recognize yet. I guess it may be part of the region we haven't been to yet. We'll go ahead and, looks like there's a plush fox up here, or something along those lines. That's pretty neat. And here's a portrait of the hot springs house we were at earlier. So yeah, it looks like all these places have been spots we've been at so far, except for that one at the roofed bridge, which I'm assuming we'll probably end up seeing around here at some point. Got a fire all is by itself here, and we can also see the waterfall that's off sim over there. Oh hey, we found that roofed bridge. Very nice. Let's go ahead and take a look over here and see what's going on. Yeah, it looks like we actually have a lighthouse, and apparently this was behind that main spot there. We'll go ahead and take a look at the high lighthouse in a moment here once we take a look at this spot over here. Oh, it looks like we have another access band lines going on here. So in that case, we won't look into the building, but apparently there's a sign that says private residence. We'll look at the front yard though. Just kind of take a look at what they got decorated out here. Nice little igloo spot, it looks like. And what else do we have out here? Got a Christmas tree, which at the moment I'm recording this, it's at the very tail end of the last days of December, and this will probably end up going up in January. Hot tub here as well. I can see a little bit inside the house just from the front window being clear through, but we'll leave it at that and just leave it alone. We'll go ahead and take a look at the lighthouse, actually. Not seeing any access band lines here yet. And I don't think we've been up that way, I think. Got a nice little boat here. Looks like it's stuck on some branches, though. Look inside of this lighthouse, see what's going on. Anything of interest. Got a nice little heater there, and the map is nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top here and see what's going on. It looks like somebody has a little bed up here, actually. It's a nice spot to lounge about on, I'd say. It has a nice view. You can see everything that the mist will allow us. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a look at that spot over there. As like I was saying before, I don't think we've been up this way. Yeah, we definitely haven't been. There must be a pathway that led up here, I'm assuming. At this point, I think we're behind that middle house we started near. Yeah, there it is, so... We'll go ahead and go down here and take a look at this, what I'm assuming is probably like the main club house or something on those lines of this region. Because everything in front here I think we've seen. Yeah, it kind of has a look of like a barn clubhouse, I think. I think there's people currently lounging about in here, so we're going to just pop in, take a look at, and in and out so we don't bother anybody. Yeah, it looks actually really nice in here. Got this set up for the bar, got some coffee over there. Have a set up for some other drinks, and looks like be apples and whatnot. Have a nice fire going. And plenty of decorations about as well. Yeah, I think there's an upstairs here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Go ahead and just cam up there, I think. Yeah, there's a little lounging spot up here, it looks like. Let's go ahead and get a view from the side, I think. Oh, there's a nice little old-fashioned car out here, too. And we got some nice little ornaments and things about the walls here. See those really big antlers up there. Yeah, let's go ahead and head on back up here and take a look up here, because I think there's actually a... If I want to say correctly, I think this mountain's actually an underground area inside of it. So I saw an arrow pointing at the ground, and usually when I've seen those things, it means there's an underground area. Another sitting spot for us, a little bit festive with those light bulbs. We got a super nice looking tent right there. I see behind here there's actually a sauna spot, which I actually own a copy of this thing right here, back when I owned a parcel that was winter themed. You see somebody's left the steam on in here quite noticeably. I think this is probably like on medium or high, if I remember the controls for this spot. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look around here, and oh, there's lights all about too. Nice candles going off. And another plush tiger over there too. That one's sitting though. I don't think the other one was sitting. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the underground spot here and see what's going on. I see we have a Dark Souls save point here. Must mean things are going to get tricky down here. Some nice glowing mushrooms. Maybe they glow as spores. We see some beautiful crystals out about here in these tunnels. Looks like they trail along the entire way. Or no, it looks like they stopped a bit here. Oh, they go down this way. Okay, well, it looks like we've reached a fork in the road. Did we go down this way first, or did we... I think we'll go down this one first. With all the crystals. Oh, it looks like it took us to a bar area. Yeah, I see the kegs and the bottles and the counters there. Mugs, it looks like, too. Nice little spot to sit around a fire. That's pretty nice looking. I actually like the style of this quite a bit. Imagine a bunch of dwarves, like, drinking here or something after a long day at the mines. And we have a nice little pond spot here. Nice little glowing mushroom sparkle effects. Flowers in the water of candles in them. Very nice, very nice. Gonna go ahead and I think head down that other way now. See what's going on down there. Got some glowing moss above the ceiling there, it looks like. It looks like we've gotten to another roomy cavern here of crystals and mushrooms. Go and just circle around this big tower in the middle. We'll go ahead and see what's behind over here. Oh, looks like this actually reaches a dead end here. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off here, and I'm going to go look around the sim a little bit more, because I'm kind of feeling like there might be another area or two that I missed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and if I find something, the video will continue. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed this, and hope you enjoyed the next video that comes out. Alright, so I did actually find something else here that was adjacent to the hot springs house from before. Yeah, you can see it right over here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at this real quick. It kind of looks like a harbor area with some docks and whatnot. Bit of a beach area. And, looks like they got a boat in the water there. Bunch of kegs. I guess this is probably for the underground bar. And you can have a nice little beach party here. Looks like there's some surfboards about. Looks like this fire is going a little bit messy on us. Let's see if we can text refresh it. There we go. That's better. Yeah, it's definitely a different type of fire than we've seen otherwise here. Looks like it has boards covering it. There's a nice little seating spot here as well. As you can see, it's not that too far away from the mountain spot we were just at either. But yeah, I just wanted to show this off before I ended off the video, because I just kind of felt like there may have been a spot or two that I had missed. And thankfully I did check. So I hope you guys enjoyed this.